Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. Wilmer Flores looks to notch his 200th hit of the season. Coming up next, Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Danny, Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Tommy Edman is retired to lead off the ball game. Into the box now, Jairo Munoz. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, Dero. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2. Carlos Martinez gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Carlos Martinez, one of the biggest arms in the game of baseball. Electric fastball, 95 to 99 miles an hour with movement up, down, in, and out of the zone. Powerhouse slider. And I mean, as good as any slider in baseball. His changeup has gotten better. If Carlos Martinez brings his A game, he has the chance to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the mound.
Thomas has it for route number 1. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Too high, 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Pulled toward right center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single. To the plate now, Dylan Carlson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. 1-1, here it comes. Popped him up. There to take it is Belt for the first out. The next to bat for St. Louis, Lane Thomas. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. DeYoung stands at first with 1 out. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Tyler O'Neill took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Popped him up. Flores ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's a .417 hitter. High pop-up. Molina moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Michael.
Here comes the first pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Swing right there, Dan. That had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him to the seats.
Into the box, Sandy Donald out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well. And he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Joey Bart comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Fouled away. Martinez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw us off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Comes set, the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And a dive, but he's back. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Batting ninth, the pitcher,
at the plate, Drew Smiley, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Chavis over to his right, 1 away.
batting ninth.
So striding forward now, Carlos Martinez. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses inside, 1-0. 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Bart has it, and he throws it away. Throw won't get him. In now, Jairo Munoz, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Munoz is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender. Looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
The first baseman.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Count now a ball and a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Cards strand to.
Just about set to go here as the Giants come to bat in the third inning, and San Francisco fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average, and talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The second baseman.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line hard. Foul. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. One out, nobody on. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. O'Neill is under it, and he makes the catch for out. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul DeYoung. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter, the right fielder.
So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 35.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it, because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Tyler O'Neill will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Yadier Molina is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Munoz is there to put it away, and on 1 pitch, Belt is retired. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So stepping in, Sandy Donald. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
So up steps Joey Bart now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from him.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants get a run on the RBI double. We played 4. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Carlos Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Carlos Martinez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Ready once again, Tommy Edman. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fastball just missed above the zone. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Jairo Munoz stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at 3rd. The tag, and they'll get him at 2nd. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Standing in now, Drew Smiley. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Thomas has it for route number 1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Wilmer Flores. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And he's back standing. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Carlson will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman, number 9.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
To the plate now, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors to this point for San Francisco. Hit out towards second. And he is in there. Ready now, Michael Chavis. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. 1 run scores. But the throw is well up the line, and a 2nd run's gonna score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Adam Wainwright trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Sandy Donald is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. He pulls this one into right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Rarely do you see a rookie have the kind of game he's having here. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and I'd say he definitely looks the part out there. Gotta love a young guy that can make an impact like this.
At the plate now, Joey Bart. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Here's another 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. At the plate, Paul DeYoung. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And a foul pop behind the plate. Bart waits on it, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Dylan Carlson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Thomas. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 18.
And now the Giants pitcher, Drew Smiley, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Alex Dickerson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Dickerson.
Reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Pillar. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Popped him up. Goldschmidt over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Logan Webb is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Logan Webb.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder, Lane Thomas.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Heading out towards shallow right. Donald will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. So coming to the plate, Yadier Molina 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Belt is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll move on now to the bottom half. Genesis Cabrera enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Cabrera.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Wilmer Flores. And there's a base hit on the line.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. O'Neill will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Flores is on his way home. Now the relay home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
So here's Michael Chavis now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 7.
So in now for San Francisco, Sandy Donald, and he's working on a 3-double game right now. First offering on its way. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. Liner toward right center, and that's going to get down out there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. At the plate, Joey Bart. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Make it 9-0.
The batter, number 35. Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Alex Reyes comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Logan Webb is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Giants 9 and the Cardinals nothing. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Tommy Edman. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Ready for another shot now. Jairo Munoz is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Yolmer Sanchez will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Aviatel Avelino is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Number 13.
Evan Longoria will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 10. Evan Longoria.
Stephen Duggar is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. First pitch of the at-bat. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Ball one. One out, nobody on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting
at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duggar's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Kevin Pillar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And it's fouled away. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
the batter, number 2.
Now in the box, Yolmer Sanchez, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Thomas is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And that'll bring up Stephen Duggar. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Hit on the ground to third. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Flares this one over toward first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in, Dylan Carlson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman Belt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up now, Lane Thomas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Popped him up. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Giants set the pace in the division with 99 wins. Drew Smyly earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Carlos Martinez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Logan Webb takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 9 runs, 14 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Drew Smyly. His record now is 12-7. The loss goes to Carlos Martinez. He falls to 10-13. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the National League West, the Giants picked up 14 hits in total as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 9-0. In the standings, the Giants sit in first place in the National League West division. They have a 4.5 game cushion, while the Cardinals sit in last place in the National League Central division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Los Angeles Dodgers went deep 4 times as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox 11-7. As of right now, the White Sox sit in second place in the AL Central Division. They're 13.5 out of first place, while the Dodgers sit in second place in the National League West Division, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wild card. The Cubs got 11 hits overall as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 5-2. Heading into the day, the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Cubs are atop the NL Central, 2 games up on second place. Kevin Cron had a big fly with 5 driven in as the Diamondbacks took care of the Padres 8-2. The win was their 6th in a row. First, while the Diamondbacks are 3rd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Atlanta Braves finished off a 3-game sweep as they sealed the game with a walk-off win against the Mets 2-1. In the standings, the Braves sit in second place in the National League East division. They're 2 games back. And the Mets are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Corey Dickerson had 3 hits in the contest, leading Miami to a victory over their in-state rival Rays 3-2. As of right now, the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East division. They're 18.5 games out of first. And the Rays sit in second place in the American League East division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. Robert Stock collected win number 2 on the year, helping Philadelphia dispose of the Nationals 2-1. At the start of the day, the Phillies sit in 3rd place in the National League East division, 6 games out of first, while the Nationals are atop the division, 2 games up on second place. The Brew Crew swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 10-8. Entering the day's action, the Brewers are in second place in the NL Central, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. And the Reds are 3rd in the division, 9.5 games behind first. The Yankees' third baseman, number 29, collected a total of 4 driven in, leading the Yanks to a win over the rival Red Sox 6-3. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. As of today, the Yankees are in first place in the AL East, 4 games up, while the Red Sox 11